are back in the action, and I said it was going to come through thick and fast and furious, and it certainly is, because right now running in, if you look very carefully, we have, I believe, Gerald Cooper. No, it's the Pitts duo. Brendan, are you there? There you go, George. Fantastic. Well, Pitts duo now. I'm told that Gerald Cooper is backing up right behind them. The Vulcan crew are ready to go, and then I'll be talking to Red 10. Okay, back to you, Brendan, with the Pitts duo.
Thanks very much, George. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's coming in fast and furious now, and we're getting the aerobatics okay. Never mind about the big stuff. We'll bring that to you in a minute. Here we have two of the very latest of the Pitts specials, the S2C. They've got big engines, 260 to the full one, because we're not going to have the right amount of sky, but it's very, very easy to see Pitts specials being flown. Now, this aircraft was dominant in the world in the 1970s and the 1980s before it was done aerobatically by the monoplane. So it'll be very easy to see. It's in the classic Pitts colour scheme, that red and white colour scheme. I can tell you the Pitts special machine was designed literally on the back of a cigarette packet before the lady. She used to live in Florida. She's no longer alive again, called Betty Skelton. It was a 90 horsepower Pitts, and her airplane was called the Little Stinker, and it came in the belly of a freighter to Gatwick Airport in the Science Museum in London, one of the most famous aerobatic aircraft in the world. And it was the Pitts special that took aerobatics into another world, and they were at the very top of the top right the way through until the beginning of the 80s. I flew with the Rotten's aerobatic team and Marlborough with these Pitts specials, and here they go. In the overhead, they've had a look at the conditions, and really close back to back. I thought they were going to do a barrel roll, but you can see the limitation of the height they've got there now. Alistair Kay is an extremely experienced glider pilot. Well, it's not just a glider pilot, but he spent years and years, got thousands of hours in gliders, was 8 times national glider champion, now 51 Mustang in the show. So here, this is a completely new Pitts duo that has been put together this season. Alistair Kay and Steve Jones. Steve, of course, an ex-Red Bull air racer and now commentator and coordinator for the Red Bull Rookies. He's again a highly experienced aerobatic pilot, has in the past been the Unlimited aerobatic champion in the UK, and for his day job, believe it or not, so if you hear his voice, you'll know he flies a 747 Jumbo for a certain well-known British airline. Okay, coming around from the left then, you can see that characteristic sunburst in the red and white on the top of the wings, the Pitts S2C. Hesitation roll. In line astern. An extraordinary little aeroplane, the Pitts, very short coupled, high rates of rotation, high wing loading. I own my own, a single seater for over 6 years, as I say, flying with Rothmans and Marlborough and displaying them individually. They come in an extraordinary variety of aircraft. And if I remember, having had a blast in all of them, it's S1C, S1D, S1E, S1S, S1T, S2A, S2B, and this very latest one, the S2C. Line astern roll, filling the air with noise, smoke and fun. Just what we want to pick up our spirits here at Bournemouth. Well, everybody trying really, really hard. There are aircraft down there at the airport. It's just a matter of getting them out. We have had 2 now back to back. Steve Jones there in the lead, big climbing barrel roll. Characteristic sound that comes from the Pitts metal propeller. And an inverted run there from Alistair Kay. Now it's inverted. Metal propeller in a 6-cylinder, horizontally opposed air-cooled engine. So it's quite different. It's not a radial engine like you saw in the... Sadly, in terms of the World Championships, the Pitts became outclassed. The show machines are fantastic. Oh, here we go, nice. You can see you now looking right down at the whites of your eyes, hats and coats. They're doing it for the Bournemouth Monmouth Air Festival 2010. Well, we're here.
I'm still getting all sorts of thumbs up from Indeed behind the camera here. I'm going to interview Red 10 very, very shortly. But right now I'm going to stay with you, Brendan, because you're the top man at this. Gerald Cooper is coming in. He's in the hold, ready to run. And of course, he is currently the British aerobatic champion. So we had breakfast with him this morning. I'm not sure whether you saw him, but I mean, what a delightful guy. And here he is now. Oh no, I think it's the pitch coming back for another flyby. Back to you, Brendan.
Roger D. George. Okay, fantastic. There they are. The canopy's open. You can see Alan McKay there waving. And coming up behind him, Steve Jones now, nice and low. Oh, is he going to run the fin in the water, I wonder? Oh, he was getting nice and low there. He does love to be low. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The pitch team, yep. Well done, they can see you. Well, it's coming in fast and furious. We've got the Sukhoi 26, we've got the Pitts, what a mix of aerobatic aircraft. And somewhere out there, they tell me the unlimited aerobatic champion of Britain, 7th.